Derek, I don't know if you talked to Diego. Did he say what happened on that tag play with the Rosarena?
Yeah, Rosarena made a good slide. I think what Diego did is he went to tag the front, the left hand, and he can't chase to the body there. He's got to stay on the bag and just take his glove from the front side of the bag to the back side of the bag because the bag's not going to move. And basically, once he didn't get the left arm, he went for the body, and Randy was able to get his right-handed.
Feels like a hard play to coach up, though. Like it's such an instincts play.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was a hell of a slide, number one. But number two, I think the thing that we have to teach all of our young infielders, wherever we're at, is the bag's not going to move. So we have to make sure that we stay with the bag because, the body can do a bunch of different things, but the bag's going to stay stationary.
Shelty, after a series like that, is it more frustrating knowing that you were a player or two away from leaving with a series win, or do you take solace in, well, we gave them 3 hell of games?
No, I mean, we played well enough to win all 3 games, and we didn't win we didn't win any of the games. So the solace is that's a really good team. I mean, I would be hard pressed to find a better left-handed pitcher in the American League or in the National League than the guy we saw today. But we have to figure out a way to close those games out, and that's one of the development things for young players.
McClanahan doesn't use the fastball a ton. He could reach 99, but how's he so successful mixing in so much off speed?
Well, the slider's elite. I mean, watching the game, you watch it, being able to execute it. And then the thing he does really well is when he goes and gets a fastball, he goes fastball inside to right-handers, 97 to 99. I mean, we saw him, he pitched into the 6th or the 7th, and one of the last pitches he threw was 98. So to be able to go against his arm side inside and then throw the slider off it, that's why he's 8-3, and he's pitched 90 innings and given up 60 hits.
What does it tell you? The guy like Contreras, who has that kind of ace potential, goes toe to toe with him in 1-1 through the 5th.
Yeah, Rowe did a nice job. He got a little bit away from himself in the 2nd and ended up walking 4 guys. I did like the fact that he battled out. He threw almost 40 pitches in that inning. But I think the one thing that Rowe needs to take out of this is he can pitch in the zone and get outs. He doesn't have to go away from bats. This is a really patient club. You have to get them out in the zone. He did not do that in the 2nd inning, giving up a run, but he was able to come back and execute pitches, and I definitely think a growth moment for him.
Was it a slot or release point problem with him in the 2nd? Or?
No, I think it was just more execution of putting the ball on the plate. Nobody mentioned, and I didn't see anything that looked like he was in a bad spot. I think he just got a little too fine.
I wanted to ask about the 7th inning matchup with Bonda on Choi. What do you kind of look at? Do you look more at Bonda's numbers versus Beattie's numbers, say, against a lefty? Because I know Choi actually hits lefties pretty well.
Yeah, Choi has hit left-handers, and we knew that coming in. We just thought with the way the sinker was running back into Choi that we could get a ground ball, and then we had the throw out that got overturned, and then we just did not execute. We got behind. The 2-1 pitch was the pitch he stole on, and then the 3-1 pitch is just got to be a more competitive pitch.